They planned a Netflix night. Wi-Fi went out. They actually had to talk and ended up falling in love. Lesson: sometimes a bad signal creates a real connection. Welcome to the Ask Me Anything podcast, NC. I know it's been too long, please forgive me for the hold up. But I've been going through a lot of things. I know I got a past, I ain't perfect, homie, so what? God's still anointing me the king. Meet the king. Meet the king. Meet the king. Meet the king. Welcome to the Ask Me Anything podcast, NC. This is the spot where we have the conversations a lot of people are afraid to have, but need to hear. Before we get into a big shout out to today's sponsors. This episode is powered by Alpha by Locke. Listen, if you want your beard smooth, your hair laid, and your skin glowing, Alpha is the move. Also, salute to 1116 dropping premium fedoras this fall. Fellas, if you're tired of the same old caps and want that grown man, this is it. Into the Facebook group LLC Graybeard and the women who love them, salute to y'all. Be doing a special live on the platform soon, so make sure y'all stay locked in. Okay, here we go. Question 1. What made you want to do a podcast? It's a good question. You know what? I felt compelled to do this because for years I was living in silence, holding stuff in, fumbling relationships because I didn't have the tools to communicate or even understand what I was feeling. I used to think that's just how men are. Don't talk. We just deal with it. But let me tell you, that just deal with it mentality almost cost me everything. Relationship, peace. So why the podcast? Because I am not the only one that struggled with that. If I can share my mistakes, my wins, and my lessons to help somebody else avoid the pain I went through, then I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. This podcast is about healing through real conversations. No filters, no judgment. Question 2. I was told by an older man that any man who spends time with a woman, ultimate goal is to have sex with her. How true is that? That's a heavy one. Look, physical attraction is real. When a man spends time with a woman he finds attractive, thought crosses his mind. But here's the difference. Is that all he sees for you? Because a grown man, one who's emotionally mature, understands that sex without connection is empty. You hit a certain level in life, you start craving peace, stability over temporary thrills. Now, for the women holding their cookies, listen, I respect that. Protect your worth. Don't let nobody guilt trip you for having standards. Right man is not going to pressure you. He's going to honor your boundaries because he sees your value beyond the bedroom. If a man walks away because you didn't give up the cookies that quick. Question 3. When will he let his walls down to let you win? Men got walls for reasons. Sometimes it's childhood trauma, sometimes it's heartbreak, sometimes it's just pride. Society told us don't cry, and I'll be real, don't fail, just grind. So when a woman asks, when does he let his walls down? The answer is when he feels safe. Safety isn't just physical, it's emotional. It's him knowing if I show her my weakness, she's not going to weaponize it. Ladies, if you're dealing with a man who's guarded, ask yourself this. You creating an environment where vulnerability feels like strength and not weakness. And fellas, listen to me. If you never let your walls down, you'll never experience real love. Because love and fear can't live in the same house. Question 4. How is a female supposed to know if he really is interested in her before she invests time? Action, action, action. If he's interested, he'll make space for you. He'll call, not just text at midnight. He'll include you in his plans, not just downtime. You don't gotta guess a man's intentions because consistency speaks louder than the sweet talk. And let me say this, if a man wants you, he won't have to chase clarity. He'll make it clear. If you're confused, it's probably because he likes the benefits but don't want responsibility. That's your sign. Question 5. Why aren't men upfront about their intentions? 2 reasons. Fear and selfishness. Fear of rejection or losing access to you if they tell the truth. And selfishness, wanting what benefits them without committing to what benefits you. But let me flip this on you ladies. Don't assume, ask early. What are you looking for? And believe his answers. If he says he's not looking for anything serious, don't sign up for heartbreak thinking you can change his mind. He told you the truth, you just didn't want to hear it. Question 6. Do men with unhealthy relationships with their mother impact their dating experience? Absolutely. Your first example of love is at home. If a man grew up without affection or with a toxic mother-son dynamic, he might either overcompensate or shut down emotionally. And I say this as a man who has done the work. It doesn't define you forever. Therapy helps. Faith helps. Accountability helps. So if you're a man listening right now, do the work because until you heal that broken in you, you're going to keep breaking other people. That was good. Thank y'all for rocking with me on Ask Me Anything Podcast NC. If this episode blessed you, share it. Do me a favor, think of 10 women who need this conversation, send it to them. And if you got questions for me, hit me up at AskMeAnythingPodcastNC@gmail.com. And remember, real love starts with real talk. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Black man, protect her. Speak life into her and give her a place to exhale. When you protect the black woman, you protect the future. I am J. Locke. I know it's been too long, please forgive me for the hold up. But I've been going through a lot of things. I know I got a past, I ain't perfect, homie, so what? God's still anointing me the king. Meet the king. Meet the